All right.
Few seconds to get past this part, which I already have.
All right, no problem. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna take advantage and go wash my hands.
No problem, no problem. All right, so just kind of picking up where we left off yesterday, right? So we're gonna talk about a procedure. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, yeah, thanks. So, so I'm gonna give you guys a procedure of how to compute the sample correlation coefficient R, right? So the requirements. So obtain a random sample of n data pairs, right? X and Y. The data pairs should have a bivariate, excuse me, normal distribution. This means that for a fixed value of X, the Y values should have a normal distribution or at least a mound-shaped and symmetric distribution. And for a fixed Y, the X value should have their own approximately normal distribution, right? So procedure, using the data pairs, you want to compute the sum of X, the sum of Y, the sum of X squared, the sum of Y squared, and the sum of X times Y, right? When N, the sample size, right? With N, the sample size, right? You are ready to compute the sample correlation coefficient using the computation formula. This is our computation formula for R, right? It's N times the sum of X times Y minus the sum of X times the sum of Y divided by the square root of N times the sum of X squared minus the sum of X squared times the sum of N times the sum of Y squared minus the sum of Y squared. Be careful, the notation sum of X squared means that the first square X and then calculate the sum, whereas the sum of X squared means first sum the X values and then square the result. All right. Questions on this? Go ahead. All right, go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna pause the recording for a sec. I put too much vocabulary words on the test. Yeah, the last two questions. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. No worries. Looks good. For real? Oh wow. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. You said there was a lot of leftovers. Mhm. You said it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Find the radical? Mhm. It is actually, yeah, because it's an exponent. I didn't teach you that yet, though. That's coming. But good question. Yeah. But it tells you in the question. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, no, some of that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to add. Mhm. Got you. If it was anything from this section, we didn't finish it yet, so that's why. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh yeah, switching the map to English and vice versa. Yeah, that was a question on there. Yeah, yeah. It was, but it was on the homework too. Yeah, yeah. I got you. It took me a long time too. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. You know? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
to dumb it down with Google
Yeah.
or any other platform when we're doing the homework, but we don't have that option.
You have the formula sheet. Look at the formula sheet. It's right there. It's right there.
That's not problem.
Yeah, look back at it. All right, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. All right, it's good. I promise you. Promise you it's good. Yeah.
It's the vocabulary, but
Okay.
because I'm the wrong thing.
That's fair. We could go over more vocabulary. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. All right. I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah. True. True. I mean, I have, yeah,
Like on the formula sheet. Just so that we could,
true,
but when they write, look at, we don't have it.
true. But you know what's another thing too, though? When you look at your homework, right? Like, for example, this homework is 4.1, right? So that means it corresponds to what chapter?
4.1.
Yeah. What, right. To chapter 4, right? So on your formula sheet, where should you look?
Page 4.
No. Chapter 4. So like that. Yeah. Yeah. On the formula sheet, there's chapters,
Oh,
right? So if you're doing homework 4.1, you should be looking at chapter 4 on your syllabus. I'm on your formula sheet to do it, you know? Yeah. Really? Really? I gave it to you. I got you. I got you. I got you. We gonna do more formula sheets soon, though. Don't worry. All right, real quick. Interpretation. It can be shown mathematically that R is always a number between +1 and -1, right? Always, right? So that means it's going to be -1 less than or equal to R, which is less than or equal to +1, right? Table 4.2, whatever that is, gives a quick summary of some basic facts about R. For most applications, you will use a calculator or computer software to compute R directly. However, to build some familiarity with the structure of the sample correlation coefficient, it is useful to do some calculations for yourself, right? So example 2 is going to show you that, blah, 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 how to compute the formula. All right. Let's look at an example. Yippee. This should be fun. So we're going to talk about computing R.
to bring like the air sounds as very good because every time I'm in this room, I get many asthma attacks. Only in this room. Nowhere else. So we're gonna
I don't know.
coordination, all square.
R. No, just regular R, not R squared. But if you want to learn about R squared, right, after the course, you could come see me in tutor and I'll totally talk to you about it. It's really cool. All right. All right. So computing R, right? Sand driven by wind creates large, beautiful dunes. I believe that's how you say it, at the Great Sand Dunes National Park, Colorado. Of course, the same natural forces also create large dunes in the Great Sahara and how you say that? Arabia. Thank you. Right. I should have known that because I watched Aladdin when I was little. Right. All right. So, is there a linear correlation between wind velocity and sand drift rate? So let X be a random variable representing the wind velocity in 10 centimeters per second, and let Y be a random variable representing the drift rate of sand in 100. I forgot what the G means. GM, yeah. No, no, not general manager. It's is it it might be. I'm thinking of giga, but I might be wrong. Giga is capital G, right? I don't know. We're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google it later. Yeah, we're gonna Google it later. G, right? And then centimeters per second. Huh? Yeah. Mhm. Always, right? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so a test site at the Great Sand Dunes National Park gave the following information about X and Y, right? And boom, that's where you can find the research if you're interested, right? But let's take a look at the table. You can see.
You have it for together.
No, I have them already. I mean, we drew these graphs last time, right?
I want these practices.
Yeah. So just to show you what the R graphs look like, just to like a quick recap from yesterday, right? Right. So here's some facts about the correlation coefficient, right? If R is zero, right, then there is no linear correlation among the points of the scatter diagram, and it looks like this, right? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah. So it's going to be dots all over the place, but you cannot clearly look at it and tell what it is, whether it's positive or negative, right? If R is one or negative one, I mean like equals one equals negative one, that's what I'm talking about. There is a perfect linear relationship between the X and the Y values, and all the points lie on the least square line, right? So you see they're actually on the line itself, right? This is perfect correlation, right? If R is equal to one or R is equal to negative one is a slope down, positive one is a slope up, right? All right. Now that we got all the theoretical stuff out the way, right? Let's say that R is between 0 and 1, right? What does that mean? That means it's positive, right? Between 0 and 1, right? So that's going to be 0 less than R less than 1. The X and Y values have a positive correlation, right? By this, we mean that the large X values are associated with large Y values, and small X values are associated with small Y values, right? So as we go from left to right, the least square line goes up, right? Set, right? Exactly. Mhm.
Are, or would.
No, no. Like it might be like negative 0 point something, but not like negative zero. Like, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. But it could be like a decimal, like negative 0.5 or something, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. So said a little differently, as X increases, Y increases. That's positive correlation. Right? As X increases, Y increases, right? As you go from left to right, right? Here's another one, right? Let's say that R is between -1 and 0, right? So it's -1 less than R less than 0, right? The X and Y values have a negative correlation. By this, we mean that large X values are associated with small Y values, and small X values are associated with large Y values. So as we go from left to right, the least square line goes down. Set a little differently, as X increases, Y decreases. This is negative correlation. All right. Any questions on this? I got you. Any questions on it? Go ahead. Hmm.
I mean, it's on what? When it starts with
Hmm.
zero, positive is going.
It's up. Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Yes. You can think of it like that. Hmm.
Sometimes are you gonna tell us like how can we do that on the diagram?
Yeah.
Really, we have to do
I mean,
it.
we kind of did it already. You plot the points, right? And then after you plot the points, you tell me what the diagram would be. What do you think it would be? Say it again. Is that the same as not finding the coordinates? Like I want to know when all the coordinates are on the graph. where are they going? Where does it look like they're going? You know? That's it. That's all I'm asking you. Right? Yeah. That's all I'm asking you. Are they going up or are they going down? That's it. That's something theoretical in your book that'll never happen. All right. But yeah, no such thing. But go back to algebra for a second. What does that mean? When you have a vertical line, what does that mean? The slope is no, the slope is you weren't there. Okay, slope is one, right? This is slope zero. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That wasn't realizing that you also added the equation stuff, which is freaking great.
Oh
I
yeah.
have to choose two, and then before you move on, and also do the other.
The top ones, you don't even need them. That's something that happened in a textbook. All right. Wait, wrong thing.
Trust me, if you put it.
It's only two. It's only two. The first two is some theoretical thing that happens in a textbook. I'm not asking you that. Yeah.
Eso como nada. No tiene nombre.
The last two, right? That's the real life. Like that's what's gonna happen in real life. The first two is just some theoretical stuff. Hmm.
What my formula sheet looks like, I would get 100 on that.
Of course, of course.
If this is what you have,
Yes.
look.
Yeah. Huh?
The formula sheet looks like that.
But no lie though, I bet you half the stuff she wrote. That's good. But but I bet you though half the stuff she wrote on there is on the formula sheet. I bet you. Yeah. Yeah. Like I feel like you expanded the formula sheet. That's what I feel like you did. You know? Yeah. Go ahead if you think it'll help. Yeah. Yeah. It ain't gonna help you, but go ahead. Huh? Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for everybody to finish copying. Good. All right. Uh, the slope could be a fraction, though. It could be a decimal.
So
You
it is
know?
a.
Yeah. No, just leave it what it is. All right. So we kind of did this already, right? But we about to take the next step, right? So say I have a let's say I have some data here, right? I have my X and I have my Y, right? How many pairs do I have? I have one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 pairs here. So that means my N is 7. All right. And then we want to construct the scatter diagram. And then do you expect R to be positive? Yes or no? All right.
Still have 7 points because of the
Yeah.
combination, so 73.
Right. They go together. They're married. X and Y is married together. You know? Yeah. Right. So,
No, no, we need like
it could be.
black box above.
Yeah. hmm
That's what it is. So you see the 70 and the 3, when you put it on the graph, you're gonna go to, what, the 3 and Y, and then go up to.
The
Sorry,
70.
yeah,
Yeah.
you go to the 3 and Y, and then go down to the
Well,
70 and.
no, reverse it. You're gonna go to the 70 on X, and then you're gonna go up to the 3 on Y. Yeah. The pairs are the top and the bottom. So 70 and 3 is a pair. 115 and 45 is a pair. 105 and 21 is a pair, etc. No, because you count them individually. I count them in twos. Like top and bottom together is a pair. Like this is a pair. This is another pair. This is another pair. You know, and then there's 7 of them in total, like that. Right? My handwriting not pretty. I got you. Hmm. That's what you're supposed to do.
Why? Why?
No, no, the other way. The other way. So this is a digital graph of what we were supposed to do. We know how to do this already. Plot the points. We're all good at that, right? So boom, here comes our graph. Good. This would be a positive line. Right, right. So I'm not good at this. I'm just estimating it, right? But there you would estimate that the line is doing something like that, right? And that's it, right? So we know, right. So we know that R is positive.
So it's one.
No, it's positive. It's between 0 and 1, right? But you ask a really good question though, right? How positive is it? How strong is it? Right? But you see, you're looking at it and saying it though, right? We have an actual formula that we can figure it out with. That's the R formula. So let's begin with that. All right. And here comes the catastrophic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna just let y'all know. I'm gonna cheat over here. I'm just gonna write in the numbers right here because it's mad work. What's that? 70, 115. You know what? Hold on.
So what are you doing right now?
I am typing in the numbers.
All of them, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need all of them for the R?
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. No, no. R is a correlation coefficient. It's a measure of how strong the correlation is between two variables. Right? Mhm. I got you. But first, you got to learn how to do it by hand. Mhm. Yeah.
Oh. I think this is chapter 4.
4. Yeah. So I'm just writing down the numbers real quick. Everybody knows how to do this, right? I'm literally just copying from the table above. All right.
Why? Oh, okay, okay.
So if you're wondering where I got those numbers from, I got them from here. I literally just copied them down. All right. Mhm. So remember how when we were doing frequency tables and standard deviation, we had to make these charts with it, right? Standard deviation was only 2 columns. This thing has many columns, right? Because we can, right? So my next column that I'm gonna need here, right? This is gonna be called x squared, right? So what does that mean? That means that I'm gonna square the x values, right? So like 70 to the second power, 70 times 70, right? For all the x's. Yeah. Mhm.
Why, you said 17, so why is over by 70?
No, I just squared the 70. So 70 times 70 is 4,900. All right. Sure.
What type of table?
Regular table. Hmm.
Professor, I remember a little bit of how to do this on the calculator. Is this second data?
Something like that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. But let's talk about how to do it by hand first, real quick, right? So now this is why I like to do it on Excel because I could just pull this straight down. Hallelujah. So that squares all of these x values here. But understand where these numbers are coming from, right? 13,225 is 115 times 115, right? 11,025 is 105 times 105, or 105 to the second power squared, right? That's where I get all these numbers from. That's x squared, right? The next column that I need is what? Y squared, right? So literally the same thing, right? I'm gonna take the y values and raise them to the second power, right? So 3, right, raised to the second power, that's 9, right? Then I'm just gonna do that to the rest of them. And I'm done. The same thing to y, right? And there it is, right? Now I need one more column, then I'm done. One more column, right? This column is special. This column is going to be x times y, right? X times y. So I'm just multiplying them. Right. I'm going to multiply them. So this one is going to be what? The 70, right? Times 3. So that's 210. Mhm.
That would be to the second power.
Right. Not that. No, no, no.
So
The original x and y, multiplying them, right? And then you're going to do that for all of them. All right. So did I lose anybody so far? We, we good? All right.
X in the y times around.
That's it. For the last column, just x times y. So 70 times 3, boom. Right? 115 times 45, boom, etc. All right.
These beautiful classes.
Got you. So look, at the bottom, I want to sum these, right? So I want to know what is the sum of x? All of them, right? I want to know sum of y. All of them. Yeah, all of them. I want to know sum of x squared. I want to know what is sum of y squared. And lastly, I want to know what is sum of x times y. Right?
Okay.
No, no, the sum, like add them up. That's what I mean.
So are we gonna do 70 plus 115 plus 105 plus 82 plus 93, and then like.
Yeah,
so on
just,
so
just
forth,
add them all
plus
up.
1.
No, no, individually. Each column individually. Yeah. So for x, right? It's just the 70 plus the 115 plus the 105 plus 82, etc. Right? Mm-hmm. Which one? The last column? Yep, the last column is x times y. So for example, the first one, 210, is 70 times 3. Right? And the next one, the 5,175, that's 115 times 45. Right? So yeah, just add up all these numbers straight down. The first one is just the X's. So 70, 115. I'm sorry. Yeah, just the X's, the columns. Just add straight down. All right. No, you don't have to. I'm just doing it all out. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. And then that's the sum of everything right there. All right. I love Excel. That's it. Yep, that's it. Go ahead. It's a sigma signal. I don't know how to do the sigma signal in Excel. That's why I write some. That's sad, but I'm being honest with you.
So we're gonna add all of them.
Exactly. Yeah. Ironically, though, it means some. It's this thing. That's sigma. Yeah. Yeah.
Square number.
No, that means add. That means add.
Always, whatever's there.
Yeah.
So that's next to a 1/3 and a 6/2, I need to add that.
Right. Yeah. Mhm.
Wait, can I write that
I-
out? And not.
Go ahead. I know you're just gonna copy the same thing that's already on it, but go ahead. Go ahead if you think it helps. Mhm. So, what was I gonna say? Ironically, in Excel, right? How do you add up a whole bunch of numbers? There's a formula called sum. Just ironic, like it all ties together, right? If I wanted to find the mean, right? You know that another word for the mean is the average. That's what we've been using since we were little, right? In Excel, it's literally called average, ironically. You know? All right. So next thing,
You promised you was gonna show me on the calculator after I learned it like this.
oh, we're not done. We didn't even find R yet.
So we got 678, 166,
Mhm.
708. We had to do, we had on the top and stuff. I believe.
Mhm.
There's gonna be like a lot, a lot too.
Mhm.
But
No,
my-
no, that's the next test. Hmm.
Yeah.
So now this is directly from your formula sheet. I just cut and paste, right? That's chapter 4 right there. All right. You have all the numbers, just plug it in. Easy. All right. This is an example. This is it. Yeah. So look,
So, so find part of the numbers.
yeah, that was the purpose of this. Yeah. So n, right? How many numbers did we have? We have 7, right? So we know that n is 7, right? Times the sum of x times y. What is that? That's the 18,458. Minus, what's the sum of x? That's the 678. What's the sum of y? That's the 166. Over the square root. What's the n? 7. What's the sum of x squared? Right there. That's the 67,892. All right. Minus, what's the sum of x? The 678 squared. All right. Times the square root. What's the n? 7. What's the sum of y squared? That's the 6,768. Minus, what's the sum of y? That's the 166. I ran out of space, so just bear with me 1 second. That's the, ooh, that's the 166 squared. All right.
Professor, if you don't mind, can you please explain the whole thing all over again? This is very confusing.
What's confusing?
So hard.
What's confusing about it? Yeah. Yeah.
But I gotta find out.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So all you got to do now, right? Calculator. Pop, 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 pop. Enter. What's the answer? That's it. All right.
That's what I'm saying, I'm lost. You're a professor.
Right here. That's the sum of x squared.
Professor, let me see what you want to write that.
Yeah.
I thought you put 3 numbers. Professor, let me
Nah,
see
there's
what you
more
want to
numbers
do.
here.
You're not gonna put the rest of the numbers over?
They're all there. I did that whole table just to get this last row of numbers here. That's all I put in the formula. Yeah, 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 yeah. The rest of it, I don't care about.
Hey, this, cause I'm not gonna lie, Professor, today my notes are like A1. But this plugin is too much. Yeah.
I got you.
They just have to know where every single this seven represents this set of things.
What's good, man? You went to the video game thing? Yo, you went to the video game thing? You went to the video game thing? It was fire, right? They had good sandwiches there?
Hamilton was.
How was it?
Was definitely Hamilton.
Dang. Dang.
Because I'm gonna use the sum of y right under this plugin that you did.
Mhm.
Really comfortable.
You mean like,
So it's this
huh?
number.
You got the answer ready? Nah, you gotta put it all in. Make it look like this in the calculator.
Or the bottom on the calculator, I have to put square root and then input the number.
And then put the square root after. Mhm.
And then once you get the answer, you try to multiply.
Mhm.
My first name is.
Your pen you gave out? Write your last name too. It might- Okay.
This is,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, is that? If I fail this test, I gotta show you I'm trying.
Why not?
So I added to yesterday's notes, right? So I put this down,
That's good.
you know, I'm trying,
Mhm.
boom, I did all the
Good.
steps with you.
Good, good.
Don't understand this, so I put this under it.
Okay.
I still think I don't understand it, so I need you to show me on the
It's this.
calculator.
It's the same thing. Right? And you just plug in the numbers for each variable. Right? N is how many numbers you have there. That's 7. Sum of X. The number of pairs. Number of pairs, right?
No worries, I understand my stupid notes.
I got you. So you just plug in all the numbers into this formula here, and then the rest of it is a calculator.
Alright, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
How the, sorry, how the fuck you know that, I know N, okay, number of pairs. Sigma X squared, and then
So,
X
so
squared.
that's
Y squared.
sum of X squared, that number.
Okay, so the sum of X and Y, right? So that
Times Y,
X times Y
that number.
is which one? Is this one, 18458?
Yeah.
So that's why you put 18458 take away.
Well,
And then the sum
7
of-
times 18458.
7 times 18458 take away, and then this is gonna be X 678
Right.
in parentheses, and then this is gonna be 16. Oh,
That's it. Just plug it in. That's all. You don't gotta memorize
this,
nothing.
I can use this on the day of the test.
Yeah.
You don't let me use my notes,
It's all on your formula sheet. Just copy.
but this is easier for me. It's dumbed down.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna remember that you promised me I could use this on the day of the test.
It's not gonna help you, but okay. Calculator. Calculator next. The calculator's next. Yeah. Yeah. And then subtracting it. Yeah. All of that. I got you. 1 second.
Not square root, right?
Just type the whole thing in and click enter.
That whole thing.
Oh,
like you actually.
Yeah. Remember?
Square root.
Yeah.
It looks a little weird.
Yeah. You remember we did it before, remember? Thank you.
I might study how to do this on the calculator on my own. Yeah. Well, that is, but you just put it all over.
Spilling on you?
Man, I think, oh, what happened?
Huh? Oh, damn. That sucks.
Oh, top line, 658.
Probably. Probably. I trust you.
Oh, girl.
So look, just type it in. The same way you got it on the paper is the same way you type it into the calculator, right? Don't mind me 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, so
Why will I see them?
1 second.
But if that helps, oh, okay. But that doesn't like, so if you.
All right, so for those of you that have the 36X Pro, the little black calculator, right? So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna press the fraction button, right? So the fraction button is the number right above the 7, right? I got you. For me, that's gonna be alpha F1, then I press the first one, right? Then you just type it in the way it's written here, right? So 7, open parentheses, 1, 8, 4, 5, 8, close parentheses, minus, open parentheses, 6, 7, 8, close parentheses, open parentheses, 1, 6, 6, close parentheses, right? Then you're gonna go down to the denominator, right? Now in the denominator, this is where you're gonna do the second, and then you're gonna hit the square root, right? Right. So that's the blue, it's gonna be in blue though, right above, right?
Okay.
Then you just type in the numbers you got here, right? So we got what? 7, open parentheses, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, close parentheses, minus. You finished typing it already before me? That's impressive, right? Minus the 678. And then you want to square that, right? So you're just gonna, there's a button there called X squared, like it's X2, yeah. Click that. Just click it, right? And it's gonna look just like mine, right? And then close parentheses. Then you have to press the arrow to the right to get out of the radical, right?
See, fudge.
It was outside.
It's all right. Go.
You sure it don't matter?
It don't matter. It's fine.
It was.
Yeah,
This.
yeah. It was outside. I just like to put it on the inside. Yeah. That's just my preference, right? So after that, do the second radical now. Doesn't matter. After that, do the second radical, right? So we're gonna do second square root and then type in the rest, right? So this is 7. X with the no, the X with the 2.
Oh.
X with a 2, yeah. I know there's another X with a box next to it, yeah. That X means raised to another power, like any power, 5, 6, 8, 9, etc. Right? Type in the rest. So this is the 6, 7, 6, 8, close parentheses.
7 first, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you put the 6, 7, 6, 8 first, technically it's the same thing. Because 3 times 2 is the same as 2 times 3. You know?
I just clears the whole shit by accident.
Yo, that joint happened to me one time. I was so tight. Wait, hold up. See, I done made a boo-boo. Hold on, let me go back. What you mean?
I gotta do this again.
Oh, Gucci. I got it now.
Please
Mhm.
help me, cause I wanna take a picture of it.
Yes, type this, the same thing you see online. Just type the top straight. Whatever's on the top, just type it.
1, 8,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Take away 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 6, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm supposed to
Go
second
down. Wait,
X2?
did you go down already?
Yes.
Yeah. And then just type in the first radical. Mm-hmm.
7, open parentheses, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Close parentheses,
Mm-hmm.
and again,
Minus.
6, 7, 8.
Where's the minus?
Do I have to put another minus there?
Yeah, there's a minus there first. Then there's a.
Okay, and then what else?
So now get out of the radical, go to the right. Right,
And second, the X2 again?
right.
Okay,
Wait,
I did it.
no.
No shit.
So just go here, hit delete, to get rid of it, right?
Oh, thank you.
So what you want to do? Okay.
Cause I
Alright,
did
so
it
now
right.
we're good. So then now second square root. No, it's right. I'm sorry, that's it.
So I did do it.
Yeah.
Yay.
And then now do the second one. Mhm. You got it?
So
You did it?
It's not bad. When I did, I calculated.
Why? Did it look like mine?
Yes.
So that means if I hit enter, it's gonna say error.
I did it right.
Why your answer different than mine?
I don't know what I do.
Let me see. You got 16 squared. I got 166 squared.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's 166. So what you do, you come over here, right? Then you press second insert. Then you add the 6. And now you got the same answer as me.
God damn it, you're telling me I can't even get it right on the calculator?
It's okay. It's okay. So it should look exactly like mine, verbatim. Mhm. And by the way, you see how the answer is 0.948? That's almost 1. So you're right. It's a strong positive correlation. Right?
I'm sorry, y'all, I'm get out of the way.
Right? So you were right. You got it? All right.
I was, it's just a parentheses, you put it wrong one.
Right.
Did any of you guys have some calculator at least? I got it. I don't have the.
All right.
It's very specific. That's why.
So let's do this again on the calculator, right?
Yeah.
So now who am I looking at? I'm trying to see who got a calculator. Oh geez. What's that, Siri? Yeah, you gonna need help with that. Trying to think. Who got another calculator that's not the 84? Oh, that's the same thing I got over here. You good, you Gucci. Yeah. 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 She got the $900 calculator, so she good. Yeah. You see, even I don't have a 900 calculator. Mine is an image. Oh, that's like $200. Yeah. 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 Mine is free. It's on a website. Yeah.
This year, they took all the calculations. No, you gotta and I guess they still, they calculated.
Huh? I told them, but some of them don't want to do it. Yeah.
Why don't you? That one you want? This one.
That's the better one.
That's these ones, that's why.
That's the better one.
Is that, right?
Yeah.
That is nothing compared to our tuition. Right?
True. True.
Nothing. But I pay for the examination.
So Angelica, I think this is for you. Where's the engineer? So, all right, for those of you that got older calculators that don't got this nice matte print, right? Let's do this question again. All right. And just to be fair, you see I'm over here switching my calculator so I can't cheat. All right. Oh my God. Here we go. Now you gotta kill this thing with parentheses, right? So this is for your calculator in particular, right? So open parentheses, right? This is for the numerator. And what we got? We got 7, right? Times. Then we got 18458. Right? Then we want to do minus the 678, right? Times the 166. And then we want to close parentheses. That's the numerator, right? Divide. Now we need a denominator, right? We need a parentheses for the whole denominator. So we're gonna open parentheses. Then we're gonna do the square root, right? So second, and then square root, right? And then now we in the first square root right here. Now we got to type this in, right? So what is that? Yeah, this is the regular calculator / Siri, right? So 7 times 67892, right? And then minus. Now watch the complicatedness right here now, right? Oh, it has to be there. It has to be there, right? Open parentheses, we have the 6, 7, 8. But watch what I'm gonna do now, right? I have to raise that to the second power. So use the arrow, and you go to the second power. Then you're gonna close parentheses there, right? Then you have to close parentheses again. That's closing off the first radical. Then you're gonna do the second radical, right? So then we're gonna do it again. So second square root, right? Then you're gonna type in the second part, right? So this is the 7 times the 6, 7, 6, 8, right? Minus open parentheses, the 166 raised to the second power. Then we're gonna close parentheses, that's closing off the 166. Then we're gonna close parentheses again, that's closing off the radical. Then we gotta close parentheses again, that's closing off the denominator. Right? Now you get the same answer. So this is how you do it on a regular calculator. Have I convinced you now to buy the 36X Pro? All right? Hmm. Yours is the least complicated here. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Yo, I need Texas Instrument, if you listening, right? You want to sponsor video. I got you. I got you. I mean, I do have some sponsor links. Yeah, I want to click, Yeah, you got some vitamins and all that. Watch the videos. They're at the bottom of the videos. Yeah, they're at the bottom of videos. You should switch your major to math. Yeah, math is a good major. Yeah. 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 Could be a whole math teacher. Thank you.
That's okay, I can live with that, yeah.
I know it's just that y'all want money. That's why y'all saying that. I'm not mad at y'all though. Mhm.
Make more money.
I'm gonna make, I've been making money years without money. I don't know what I want, why am I doing this?
All right,
I'm
so
sponsoring myself.
just to show you the pretty table.
But this correlates with psychology and sociology, that's why we have.
Everything. Every single major takes statistics. Every single major. Hold on. Even government. Yeah. So this is like a prettier version of the table that we just did. Right? Yeah. Okay. Police force use this all the time too. Hmm? Yes. Yes. Yeah, you do. We have a whole test for it now. Yeah.
No, sorry, what's academic, what's that? I'm just thinking, I'm gonna be in the hospital, when am I ever gonna be like, is this line negative correlation? That's what I'm saying. There's no way I'm doing.
Listen, you know good and well that I want you to be a nurse practitioner. And I want you to be on the weekends, be teaching your class in college while being in the hospital. That's the game. That's a game plan. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, that's the game plan. Right? Yeah. In 5 minutes, I'll tell you guys why. In 5 minutes. Mhm. Okay. Oh.
Forehead, look at it.
I should turn the camera on, right? No, no, no. And I never put the camera on. Yeah, we could wrap it up for today. Everybody have a good night. Yeah.